This is a very uneventful nether spawn, I must say. I suppose it's very safe for a hardcore world, so that's always a benefit compared to, spawning over a lava lake or something, but... Hey everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Survival in the 1.18 experimental snapshots. It's been pretty fun to try and survive in the latest versions of the game, and to see the amazing terrain along with it. We've already built ourselves this amazing house, and we've gone to some of the cool new caves and cliffs, but today we're going to do something new. We're actually going to go into the Nether. Now what's so interesting about the Nether is the fact that although you would think there's nothing changed since 1.18, apparently it's actually been updated in a sense, because apparently it's actually generating wrong, so it'll be interesting to see kind of the glitched generation, but also just to go through the game, since of course you have to go through the Nether to kind of complete the game. So what we're going to basically need to do that is we're going to need to get ourselves some obsidian. Now we actually already have 7 obsidian, but to mine the rest of it we're going to need some diamonds to make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. We thankfully have 6 diamonds, actually 7, although one of them's in my room, and so we're going to make ourselves that diamond pickaxe. Now I have 8 obsidian, plus that is 9, or plus that, I have 7 obsidian, plus that is 8, I can count, I just counted wrong there. And over there are 2 pieces of lava I can get from the blacksmith. Anyway, there is our diamond pickaxe right there. So I believe I'll head down here and I'll get all that stuff into obsidian. So basically I just have 1 bucket on me currently, but if I actually put the obsidian into the lava into the water of that village there, sounds kind of funny, but it should actually work because the water there will actually have a source, so it'll go back into where the obsidian was. So if I just put the lava in the middle of the water here, that should work. There we go, perfect. And we can mine it with our brand new diamond pickaxe just like this. And because it's a brand new pickaxe and not enchanted, since of course we don't have an enchantment table yet, it does take actually a full 30 seconds to mine, which is kind of funny. But there we go. Or maybe not a full 30 seconds, but a decent amount of time. Then with our bucket here, we can just grab the obsidian from the blacksmith here, or the lava that is, and turn it into obsidian. And we'll just grab that there. It's kind of cool that in the newer design for the blacksmith, they still kept the lava in it, because before 1.14, of course, the villages looked different. But it's nice that they still kept the blacksmith to be marginally the same in terms of the loot you get, and in terms of the kind of the traditional look of it. But anyway, here's our awesome 9th piece of obsidian, which we're about to mine right here. Awesome, there we go. This right now is currently being recorded in the 7th experimental snapshot, and something interesting, a change although we cannot experience, is in the game now, is that apparently now their idea is that Elytra will be basically functioning where their durability is only lowered when you use a firework, and not when you glide, which sounds very interesting to me, so that'll be interesting to kind of experience once the full update is out there, so that's quite interesting. But anyway, I think this is our last piece of obsidian here. Our 10th piece, there it is. Now I'll head back to get ourselves our other materials for that. But it's nice to finally get a diamond pickaxe in a hardcore world. It's quite an accomplishment, really. I think a lot of people die in hardcore. I certainly am always worried about dying in this hardcore world, as hardcore is quite a difficult game mode to play in. But I think Gemma and I have survived it decently well so far, which is good. So I'm not exactly sure I want the nether portal to go. We'll find that out once we craft our flint and steel up here. You can see that mostly Gemma, and I helped a bit, but mostly Gemma's been really working on these chests here, really sorting them out, and they're looking really good. I think they're all sorted quite nicely, which is good. We only have 1 piece of flint, which is kind of funny, but there we go. There's our flint and steel. I believe we actually turned the other ones into arrows. But anyway, so with our obsidian and some redstone for the corners, because why not, we can make our nether portal. And I think maybe right over here seems like a decently good place for it, and I think we'll maybe just have it maybe up on the air like this. That's always kind of a cool way of doing it. You'll have to be careful not to place anything wrong. So of course 2 on the bottom, then 1, 2, 3, and up like this. And of course just a traditional nether portal that basically everyone knows about. So there we go. There's that. Drop down, get hurt a little bit. And there we go. We're going to light the nether portal. And there we go. The nether portal is open. That's very interesting, as of course in hardcore, if you die, the game is over. So we'll see if we survive in the nether, but I'm pretty sure we will. We're not going to do too much there today, but just kind of do some stuff. Also, I'm going to make sure to get on a golden chest plate, just as Gemma has on there, as we did get some in the, I believe some actually ruined portal chests, which is interesting. And then basically I can use that to be safe, if I can actually remember where I put it. Alright, I found the golden chest plate. It was hiding up in this chest up here, as these items often do. Anyway, we're going to switch that out, then we're going to be safe from the piglins, and we're going to head off into the nether. Of course, it's pretty dangerous. I'll probably just head in here first and see if there's anything dangerous. It's funny because usually people will tend to kind of bring things that are a little bit less than their best to the nether, so if they die, you know, it's not going to be the end of the world. But in our case, it doesn't really matter if we die or not, because of course it's hardcore. This is a very uneventful nether spawn, I must say. I suppose it's very safe for a hardcore world, so that's always a benefit compared to, you know, spawning over a lava lake or something. But, yeah, a ravine. I wonder what coordinates we're at. About 107. This is actually very high up. That's really funny. I don't think I've ever spawned into a super high up ravine like this, but I suppose either way it is a good way to getting some nether quartz and other items like that, if we don't get burned by lava, of course, which I'll be very careful when mining here, since it's kind of the biggest issue with mining the nether, is there's always some little lava pocket to go into. This may connect into something else. I suppose we could walk around and see if it does there. I'm not sure. It doesn't appear to. This might go somewhere. Looks like there's some kind of a cave up there, so we could always explore up there, or mine our way around, or maybe just play it safe and... Oh, there's some lava. Okay, that's pretty dangerous. We're just going to get right out of that corner there. It's always a bit of a scare in that case. We're just going to get ourselves our potato there, as we slowly burn to death, but thankfully we should be okay there. As the lava goes down. Hopefully we'll be okay. Yeah, there we are. Pretty dangerous, so if we hadn't have eaten the potato, that could have been pretty close. So... Looks like I actually did block it up real quick. That's actually a really good thing, because that means that I can probably get back there safely. I think it must just be right under that block. I wonder if I could just break it and then grab it with the bucket. And I must have just covered it up. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I suppose our only way out of here is up to see kind of what's there. Although, really, we kind of want to get lower overall. I'm not sure. Looks like there's some lava up there since there's some light. Kind of interesting to look around and try and find that. If we kind of mine into the wall here, that could kind of be a somewhat safe way of going up. So if I kind of mine that, we can kind of see what we can find. Mob-wise, there shouldn't be anything too dangerous. So you can kind of, if you want to just head up that staircase there, then we can kind of see what's down here. Yeah, I guess it's just completely enclosed. Oh, glowstone over there. It wasn't lava. That's a good thing. Well, if we head over there, then we can get that glowstone, which is awesome. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I mean, we don't have any silk touch, but hey, that's still pretty good. It looks like this cave goes somewhere else as well, so we can kind of explore down both ends and see what we can find. Of course, there's nothing, you know, hugely interesting in the nether, but it doesn't seem to be generating differently either, to be honest. But it did say in the experimental snapshot report that they found major issues. You know, this just goes in a circle. This is kind of a dangerous circle, because if we fell down there, we're dead. So there's nothing really interesting up here, Gem, although you can always explore it if you want. Yeah, this must be really high up. 118, it's like bedrock would be like right up here, really. Yeah, there's the bedrock right there. That's very interesting. I'm not sure if you're really supposed to spawn up this high, but yeah, just a drop right there that goes right back to a ravine. Very interesting. Well, I suppose there must be something down the other way, although of course we can always snag a bit of this quartz first, because why not? Could always make a little bit of a nice thing in our house. Maybe we could make our fridge out of it. That might be good, since our fridge is white wool currently, which is kind of a poor Minecraft player's fridge compared to, let's say, iron or quartz. There we go. Okay, let's see what's down the other way. There should be something interesting here. And if not, I guess it's probably the safest nether spawn we could ask for, really. So that's kind of a good thing there. Let's see what's down here. Again, because we're so high up, it's going to be kind of hard to get into the main part. But it looks like we've kind of found our way to do that right here. So this seems to go into a huge amount of intersecting ravines. You can kind of see there... that is very interesting. So it's seeming to kind of go into a small section, yeah, of just intersecting ravines, really. I'm not sure if that's part of the messed up terrain. I mean, to me, the nether always kind of looks messed up, so it's certainly difficult to see exactly what would be going on there. But either way, that is interesting. I've seen some issues before in the nether in these versions where you'll kind of like generate along chunk borders weird and have some issues there. Looks like that's actually a red forest up ahead because there's some Hoglands. Are we in the red forest? We are. The Crimson Forest, I suppose it's called. So that's very interesting. And I suppose if we mine all of this, we can probably just make our way all the way down here and kind of safely descend. But again, with those Hoglands there, that's pretty dangerous. We're probably just going to be pretty careful here. We're not really ready for the nether, but it's just kind of cool to explore it a bit. Maybe get ourselves a couple materials while we're at it. I mean, I was kind of hoping for an interesting nether spawn. If you want to just move out of the way there. There we go. That was pretty dangerous there. Yeah, that's pretty bad actually there. I almost died in lava again. But either way, there's our lava going down there. Something interesting, actually, I say as I nearly die, so although that's kind of interesting, but anyway, is that basically lava is actually as fast as water, apparently, in the Nether, which is interesting. So it's just about normal speed. Of course, it's normal lava speed in the overworld, but in the Nether, apparently, it's actually about as fast as water is, which I find quite interesting. But anyway, I don't really see anything of value around here. I suppose we could just make ourselves a safe way down, although we kind of need to get rid of that lava for it to be truly safe. So if I don't see any dangerous mobs, so if I just drop down here, and I'm just very careful with my sneak or shift key, as some people call it, held down, then we can probably block that up. And I see a piglin here, and of course he's not hostile because I don't have anything negative that would bother him, like not wearing gold or maybe opening a chest or something like that. The ravine does seem to kind of open up into what would be the kind of actual Nether, but there is a Hogland there. Well, we could get ourselves some quartz, but I suppose in the grand scheme of things, it's nice to ask for, or it's nice to get the nicest Nether spawn and the safest Nether spawn we could ask for. Certainly not the nicest, but either way, it is nice to have the safest Nether spawn we could really ever ask for. And of course, it might not be that exciting, but at least we're safe. And in a hardcore world, that's really all that matters, as well as, of course, progressing through the game, since no one wants it to be boring. But there we go. Again, I know there's some piglins over there, so I want to be pretty careful. We could make a small temporary kind of stairway up there, because it does seem like that kind of goes into Nether wastes. Like it visually looks like a Nether wastes biome, so it could be that. We do want to explore, of course. There's no point kind of staying stuck where we are. Although I also do not want to be killed by a piglin, because that would be far worse than just kind of being stuck in the Nether a little bit, and not even really stuck. But yeah, we won't actually grab that gold right now because I want that piglin to get hostile, as that's a bit dangerous. So we may as well risk it a little bit here and make ourselves a small staircase going up here, because that'll kind of give us a good way of getting up there, just for a quick little peek. I don't really have anything to distract the Hoglands if they get mad. I don't see any, but they must be around here. We just seem to be in these high up ravines. Very interesting. Again, obviously there's some dangerous Hoglands up there. I don't see any, but again, they must be up there. So I think we'll probably just, if we see them, we'll just basically run for our lives. That's kind of our plan. I see one over there. There must be one. There's no way it would have despawned. No, I hear one. Maybe we'll just head back this way. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. We can just grab some quartz, I suppose. That's good. I don't think... I wonder if stone can get quartz. I would think not. Oh no, it can. That's interesting. A stone pickaxe can grab quartz. I never would have thought it could. I don't actually know if it should, but that's interesting. Either way, we can grab that a little bit. We can take a small little peek into where that Hogland was, but Hoglands are quite a dangerous animal, and I want to make sure that we're safe, but interesting stuff. Well, that's quite interesting. I don't think there's really any other places we could go, because it's just kind of a big ravine, and again, we're still like at 90, is quite... 88, but still, that's pretty significantly high up, so it's pretty dangerous. I'll probably just do a quick little run up here, see if there's any Hoglands. And I don't see any. That's good. Yeah, there's no Hoglands up here, actually, so we could take a peek up here. There's nothing really dangerous, then, if there's no Hoglands. And if we could kind of find ourselves a ravine passage to get over. See that Gemma very intelligently brought torches. I probably should have. And then we can kind of make our way over. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be Hoglands up here. I know Hoglands as far as I can tell, which is good, so... I'm gonna mark out a path over here. Oh no, I do see a Hogland. Is that a baby? No, there's actually an adult there, so maybe we'll just head back here. I know I'm being a little bit overcautious here, but I want to make sure this world can just kind of be safe. We could possibly head this way, I say as I go to an area that's completely filled with lava. I think it'd be better if we just kind of head back, because I actually hear a Hogland right now, so probably just head back through this. Well, kind of uneventful, but still quite interesting to kind of see what the Nether is looking like right now in 1.18. Pretty boring, really, overall. But something we could do as well is once we get back to our spawn, what we could do is we can go over and kind of try and mine our way out. Now, hopefully a Hogland is not spawned in front of our path. Unlikely. Now, I don't think they get mad when you mine quartz. They might. Well, this one only has a crossbow. I'm not too afraid of that. Yeah, no, they don't get mad when you mine the quartz. Interesting. So apparently Hoglands do not care about quartz, so that's very interesting. Or piglins, that is, but only about the gold. If you mine gold when you're in front of them, they get very mad, of course. So we'll mine all this, which is good. And we can kind of get ourselves a good supply of this to work with. Alright. Let's see what's back at our portal, because we have our nice little path here. Hopefully the torches will avoid a little bit. Getting some lag spikes there, which of course is kind of to be expected with this update. How do we get back down? I don't remember, actually. I think we went over there. I cannot say as I remember. This goes around and kind of looks down, doesn't it? Yeah, so I think we kind of had like a pathway down. Yeah, I'm not sure. I could have sworn we got up here without piling up, so I'm not actually sure. Oh, it's over here. I see. I've completely missed it. It's on this other side here. It's just kind of a very hidden pathway, which I suppose is good because hopefully that means that the Hoglands won't be able to find it there. So there we go. There are no piglins around now, so we might just be able to no, there is a piglin there. And I was about to say we could just grab the gold there, but not with one of these guys with the gold sword. No way. We could kind of push him in our portal if we really wanted to. Get him. I guess we can't really push him in that direction, but get him in the portal, and then he could probably go zombify on us. But either way, that's pretty good. We could always try mining away. I suppose we could get to kind of near 0, which would be this way. So if we kind of mined a bit of a tunnel, maybe that would connect to something. I'm not sure. The trick about mining in the nether is basically to mine in front of you and not on the block where you are, because then, lag spikes not counted, we can hopefully get to an area without dying of lava. It's like mining like this, for instance, and we're basically not going, like if there's lava down here, right, like let's just say, you know, this potato is lava, right, let's say we just mined, oh no, there's the lava, right, then it's not going to go get us, which is good. So kind of mining in front of me. Oh, and I ran out of pickaxe. I could have my diamond one, although I think it'd be... There goes my other pickaxe. I don't think I'm going to mine the diamond one, probably, or use the diamond one, probably not the best idea. What I might actually just do is if just I go into the nether, or into the overworld, that is, and just stay there for a second, I can probably go to sleep. I think it is nighttime. Yes, it is. Okay, so if I can just... Whoa, lag spike, crazy lag. Hopefully this isn't a game crash. I don't think it is. No, just crazy lag. Okay, if I can just quickly... These are crazy lag spikes. Must be something about it not being optimized. Anyway, and quickly sleep. Again, these lag spikes are insane. That's the unfortunate thing about experimental snapshots, right, is there is a lot of lag. So anyway, okay, so I just need to get myself a couple iron pickaxes, and we should be good to keep mining down there. We're going to run into something eventually that way anyway, so there shouldn't be any downsides to that. We may as well have that much iron, so we'll probably just make one more pickaxe. I mean, if we have to go back for another one, that's not the end of the world, but I don't think we're going to have to, so there we go. Now we can head back in. Hopefully it won't lag too much when we're in the overworld. And there's one of those piglins that turned into a zombified piglin there. And back we go. And here we are. This seemed to load quite smoothly, which is good. Probably since the nether hasn't been updated. So anyway, we can kind of keep heading down here. Once we get to around maybe level 60, we shouldn't be in any areas that could possibly be, you know, kind of big sealed in areas like this. Okay, there we go. We're actually mined into something already. This looks like one of the ravines we were in before, which is interesting. Maybe what we could just do is if we just kind of sealed that up, and then we kind of went in this direction. I guess it's kind of more dangerous to dig sideways than it is down, because sideways it could leach towards you. So if we just kind of mine somewhat downwards, that could actually be kind of safe. We're still at level 83, which is quite high up. But if we can kind of keep our way, this should be good. Because again, like let's say I mined lava, or mined that would open up lava right in front of me, then it would go towards me, but if it's kind of one block lower, then it can't get towards me. So that could be a good way to work around that. But yeah, kind of a ravine at level 100 in a Crimson Forest, certainly not the best spawn there, but what do you do? The nether kind of just gives you what it gives you. There we go. Let's kind of keep heading down. We may as well just go straight down again. I think once we're kind of low, it's going to matter more. But when it's like this, it doesn't really matter. Because again, we're at about level 72, and I think like most of the kind of land areas are maybe around like level 60, so it should be pretty good, and we can probably just mine pretty classically. So yeah, it's kind of interesting mining through the nether here, really. But yeah, I mean, I guess we could technically find some of the what do you call that stuff? Ancient debris there, which would give us netherite. Not actually sure. And of course, Gemma's back there backing me up with some torches. Although I think she's ran out now. I don't know if she still has some, which is good. Anyway, we'll just keep heading down here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. That was some lava there, but just a torch. So we're actually pretty low now. Level 51. Yeah, that's not the best. Yeah, are we still in the same biome? We're still in Crimson Forest, yeah. Interesting stuff, really. I mean, I suppose we hit quartz. Not like I mined all the way down here just for some quartz, but, you know, I suppose that's okay. There we go. No issue with some quartz. I keep thinking this is soul sand when it's dark, but it's certainly not. So, there's that. I'm not sure. We're pretty low now, so We don't want to get too low, and I suppose at some places we could actually be underneath the ground level, although lava level is certainly nowhere near 50. I'm not actually sure what level lava is. Maybe probably close to 50, so maybe if we just head up a little bit here, maybe like 60, then we can kind of mine sideways a little bit, like, yeah, about 60 should be fine. What I might just have to do, and this is kind of dangerous, just playing sideways like this, what I'll do is I'll actually have a block in my offhand, because if it's like, you know, like, oh no, lava, that wasn't my pickaxe, just threw my pickaxe there. Oh boy, I've seen some of these funny videos when people will throw their pickaxes into lava by accident, but I'll probably not do that, hopefully not. But anyway, if we kind of mine sideways here, then we can hopefully find our way over to an area that is interesting. So anyway, what I'll probably do is I'll bring it back if I found anything interesting down here, and if not, I'll keep you posted. Well, I just broke my pickaxe mining this way. I don't think we're going to get anything interesting out of the nether as of right now, unfortunately. But it is what it is, so we can always mine back, or walk back, and kind of go back to where we were. I suppose this netherrack could be useful for possibly building. We could always turn it into nether bricks or something like this. And we always have a nice tunnel. We could possibly make a portal on the other end of this tunnel. And then we could kind of see where we appear in the overworld. That could be a good thing to do later on too. But either way, at least we definitely have the safest nether spawn we could ask for. And we have some nether blocks to prove we went to the nether, which is good. As well as a nice diamond pickaxe to boot, which is also a nice bonus. So, that's about it, I suppose. I'm trying to think of something else we could do with these netherrack. What we can do, though, is we can do some cool stuff out of the nether items we've gotten. So the glowstone dust, we have some nice decorative lighting there. And we can make ourselves some nice quartz with that, which is good as well. So let's see what we can do with our quartz here. Blocks of quartz, and I think those can be turned into quartz. Kind of more interesting quartz, like we have quartz bricks and quartz pillars. I suppose if we're going to do a fridge, we just want 2 blocks of quartz. But again, these lag spikes, when you lag, go back in from the nether, are crazy. So maybe that's one of the glitches that they have to address as well. But anyway, there's a nice looking fridge there. I think that's at least nicer than it was looking. There's that kind of nice line between what would be the upper and lower parts there, which is good. We can also do is put some glowstone maybe up in the roof. So maybe we could go like, if we can actually reach it here, I suppose we'd have to go like this. We could probably go glowstone there and there. And then we could go over here and go glowstone here and here. Maybe I'll put a piece in my room there. That could work well. Or maybe as like a nightlight, we could replace this, because this was our nightlight. This could be our nightlight now as a piece of glowstone. It needs to be on something, maybe on like a little post or something, but that's okay for now. We can put one in the roof. It's a bit dark up there. That's okay though. Okay. And here's some for you, Gemma, if you want some of that glowstone as well. But either way, that's a good thing. And yeah, I mean, there it is. There we got some stuff here. And overall, not half bad. If you guys enjoyed this episode where we're seeing kind of what the nether is like now in Minecraft 1.18 in the experimental snapshots, make sure to press the like button, subscribe, comment, share, all these things that help my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even if it was a bit uneventful, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day. Goodbye.